Up to all my lovely Shay Love here, back with you again. I got some wine, I got some review, and let's get into it. So today, you guys, I will be reviewing Love and Marriage Huntsville. Keke, do you love me? Are you honest? You never ever. Oh, Keke, do you love me? So the show starts out with Tiffany and Melody meeting up. And so Tiffany comes back over to Melody's spot, which was at the same couch that she had. She was in a hot seat that just maybe a night or a couple of nights or a couple of weeks beforehand. So so they are back over there, and Tiffany is talking about her Melody's PJ party, basically saying like that party was a little spicy, like it was a lot going on. And Melody, my fellow Scorpio, god damn, I can say this, like Scorpios can be so damn fake. They do it so well. And it's not because they do it in a malicious way. It's more like I'd rather keep my peace and not make a big hurrah about shit. But really, I really feel like this. So Melly like, oh my God, I didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect for them girls to go on you like that and everything. And Tiffany was just like, Tiffany is treading lightly so bad this season. And in a way, I respect that. And I kind of feel bad for her because it's like, Tiffany, the things I be wanting to say for you, the way I be wanting to clap back for you. But don't worry, the longer Tiffany is on this show, this series, don't worry, she gonna get her clap back. It always happens. It always happens. The longer you get on that television, that reality TV, it's gonna give you some backbone and some thick skin, and you're gonna know exactly what to say back. So Tiffany just making her little facial expressions. And so, they talked about that, and that was basically that. Tiffany was just saying, like, Melody, it was a lot going on from Stormy. I felt like I was in a hot seat, and I just hashed things out with Kimmy. So they moved on and talked about Tiffany. She was like, well, Big Lou got invited out to a book signing that Martell invited him out to, and they noticed that the kids wasn't there. So she asked Melody what was going on with that whole situation, and Melody basically said like, listen, I knew about it last minute. I was not invited. I had death in the family. I wanted to take my kids with me back home in my hometown to my family. And so it was more like Tiffany was trying to say something in a way like, okay, well, just make sure you don't be spiteful with your kids. But, Melody like, hold on now, because it's not about me being spiteful with my kids. It's about people still think that they can have their way after the fuck ups that they do. No, you're not going to have it your way. It's my weekend with my kids, so I'm going to have my kids. Martell, what sisters away? I don't know if it was you or if it was Melnika that decided to put the date on Melody's week to have the kids, or weekend to have the kids, but come on now, Martell. So the scene cuts over to Tisha's house, and Kimmy goes over to see Tisha. They chilling in the back, like good sister-in-laws do when they gossip about family drama. So, immediately Tisha asks Kimmy, how was the vacation? And Kimmy, you are my type of girl. You like to travel. You like to be out and about. You like to experience life. Like, I'm with you on that. And then you like to do it with your boo. Ain't nothing like doing it with your boo. Like, living life with your boo. It ain't nothing like it. I feel you, Kimmy. I know you want to go back out, girl. I feel you on that. So, she just shared how much she enjoyed the trip with her finally they had a trip away after they got married, her and Maurice. So congratulations to them. Y'all had a good time. I definitely can't wait till y'all go on more trips and live life some more, because girl, that glow when you came back, I love it. I love it, Kimmy. So then they got to talking about, well, Kimmy was just basically like, listen, we ended off not on the best foot from the reunion. And, you know, she was just saying like, well, I know I mentioned I probably wouldn't be your friend if I wasn't your sister-in-law, but I need you to understand all of that back and forth I ain't with. Period. I ain't gonna keep going back and forth with the same about the same thing. You ain't gonna keep dragging me in this shit. Like, and so Kimmy just basically saying, girl, you my family. Like, we family. Like, you my sister-in-law. I understand, like, I can't just not be your friend. So let's just clear it out. Like, let's just talk it out, squash it. And Tisha, that reunion, and Carlos asked Kimmy that question.
Would be friends with if y'all weren't related?
No, because I don't have that kind of energy. I just don't in life.
Does it break your heart to hear that?
No, I mean, that's how she feels. That's how she feels. If she wouldn't be my friend, we don't have to be friends. We can just be family. We can keep it moving like that.
Girl, you know you wanted to cry right then and there. I would have been honest. I would have been like, I really don't understand where this is all coming from, and it does hurt my feelings. It's okay for adults to say that another adult hurt their feelings. It's okay. It's okay. So, yeah, they squashed it. Good for them. Obviously, Kimmy had to be the one to say, like, listen, let's just squash it. Because, you know, Tisha was going to hold that. She was going to hold it. So, yeah. Now Kimmy's getting into the, girl, let me tell you the gossip. Your cousin was over at Melody's house, and they both was running their mouth, and the top of the conversation was you, my girl. And that's basically how Kimmy was like, girl, listen, what you gonna do about that? Basically, like, girl, your cousin was out there talking smack. So, Tisha's like, what? Me? If y'all gonna talk about me, let me, girl. Y'all talking about me. It's like Tisha be acting like she got that smoke behind her, but her feelings really be hurt. And she really is sensitive. Tisha, you really are sensitive. And it's like, don't front about it. Just be honest. That shit fucked with me. Like, that shit hurt my feelings. I feel like I'm cussing a little bit more frequently in this episode. So, oh, hold on, pause. Let me just pause it real quick. I didn't tell y'all what I'm drinking on. Show y'all what I'm drinking on. If y'all know about that, if y'all know about this, I usually get, if I do get Menage a Trois, I usually get their red brand, but this is my first time getting their Moscato. I like sweet wine, and I really do like it. It's, is this a 10% one? I think it's 10%, but you know, yeah, it is 10%, but I really want to find some wines. I went to a winery recently, and I really want to find some wines that got more than just, like, I think the highest I've seen is 13. Maybe I'm too cheap. I don't know, but y'all, if there really are some other ones that's like 20 something, like one glass will get me toe up type, yeah, let me know. Anyway, let's move back on track. So now we're over at Black. So Maurice goes over to Black, and Marcel, of course, is there in his place of business. And I'm not gonna lie, I gotta check out Black. Black is giving me very much bougie tea. And I'm feeling for the bougie tea. So Maurice goes to talk to Marcel about his version of vacation. He was like, listen, my wife gets down with the get down. And I gotta keep her on a trip. Period. Basically, that's what he said. I gotta keep my girl on a trip because when she on a trip, she a totally different woman. Period. Girl. Yes, can be. So, yeah, they're talking and big boy Lou comes in. And they're like, oh, hey, what's up? Marcel, as soon as he comes in, get him a shot. I need a shot. He need a shot. What a shot at? We need a shot. So, yeah, they go to sit down, have like, a little talk. And once again, before Lou even says anything, drink your shot. Drink your shot. I ain't talking about nothing unless you get your shot in. Okay, Marcel. Here you go, controlling the situation as is. Like, what if the man don't want to take a drink? And here you go, you gotta take a shot before. You've been waiting for this filming moment. You've been waiting to see Lou. Because you had a mouthful to say. So, Lou was basically like, I wanted to come to you guys because, the reunion was really heated. It was really intense. And it was a lot of heat coming to me and my wife's way. And we really don't know why. And, we just try to figure out, what's going on? Where do we go from here? Where are y'all head at? And so Marcel starts to blast. Marcel said, y'all don't got no right to be talking about my marriage. Y'all don't know. Y'all, all types of the different analogies that they like to do. Y'all ain't very much been in it that long as we have been. Da, 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 da. And you have all right. Marcel, when it comes to that, I 1000% agree with you because you have all right to tell another man or another couple, especially if the advice or the opinion is unwanted. That's like, bitch, you telling me, you coming up to me and being like, well, the only reason why you not getting it together, or the only reason why you keep on coming in late or being a late person because you're so unorganized. Bitch, you don't know what the hell I'm working on. You don't know the divas I'm working with. You don't know why I'm late to whatever meeting or I'm late to whatever gathering. You don't know. You don't know. Don't do that. So that's what Marcel's basically like. Don't do that, Lou, because y'all don't know our marriage. And it's like, he was like, it's like the student trying to teach the teacher. He was like, but the student's getting A's, though. That's what Lou said. And I was just like, okay. Here y'all go with this analogy shit. It's getting annoying, but okay. And so, Lou was basically like, all right, listen. I will admit that we did say things that was unnecessary. And as he should, And Marcel like, yeah, exactly. Da, da, da. Maurice like, hold on, man. You ain't all the way innocent in this situation. You're not. So you gonna have to humble yourself down and apologize as well. It's a two-way street. Both of y'all was wrong. You had your antagonizing ways too. Thank you, Maurice. Because Maurice is kind of he's still teed off with Marcel with that whole picture shit. So Marcel apologized and, they basically dapped it out. All good. Okay, we good. So we go over to the next scene. The next scene is Martel. Martel meets Melnika. And Melnika, let me get your number. Because, girl, you got the businesses lined up for him. Melnika, you have the businesses seriously lined up for Martel. A wine bottle, calendar, the children's book, cookbook. Like, you really got that junk lined up. And I feel like Marcel is the type of man that he really can't prosper without somebody by his side. And I can't even say man. Women do this too. But, Marcel is way better with somebody got him on his side. Like, he cannot fully get something accomplished by himself. I don't believe so. So, yeah, they were talking about the different business ventures and everything that they're going to be working on. So that was basically that. I thought it was actually pretty interesting scene. I was happy to see that is Marcel's storyline, that he is trying to get himself back on his feet. Because just like any other woman that goes down, I want to see her come back up. I want to see the same thing for a man. And obviously, better himself in other areas of his life as well, whenever in regards to a relationship and his commitments with that as well. So the scene goes over to Tiffany meeting Stormy. And this conversation kind of rubbed me funny. I'm going to be honest, it did rub me a little bit funny. I do feel as though Stormy is fake towards Tiffany. I don't know if she's a fully fake person, but at that moment in that scene, she was fake towards Tiffany. Because honestly, just off the beginning of the conversation, she was just like, I want to apologize for, any tension at the pajama party. And I just feel like we just don't really know each other. And I just want to take this time to get to know you. And so, okay. And Tiffany was just like, yeah, we just, we don't really know each other like that. And it was something that Tiffany said. No, it was Stormy. Stormy was just like, yeah, I just was just a little bothered by something about some comment about, she was like, yeah, the ignorant comment by somebody. And basically she was talking about Tiffany making that 12-year-old comment. It's like asking somebody what they did when they were 12 years old. And she said that comment was ignorant. But girl, you was asking ignorant ass questions from the beginning. And even now, you asking ignorant ass questions. Like, you making funny ass statements. Like, that's clear as day. And it's just like, honestly, if I were to sit and have a conversation like that with another woman and she talked to me like that, I wouldn't want to continue having a conversation because I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. And you're not going to talk to me like I am one. And you're not going to tell me to stop. And if I use a word, don't use that word on your... Like, girl, bye. If you was a little feisty to me, yeah, because Tiffany was like, yeah, you were a little feisty. She was like, oh, don't use that word on me. But you could say that I make ignorant ass comments. Stormy, I did not like that. Another thing I did not care for Stormy was the fact that when Tiffany was talking, you was zoned the fuck out and you really wasn't listening to her. I just feel as though you use this opportunity as camera time opportunity. And I don't like that because you really didn't care too much for Tiffany at all. My bad, y'all. I'm about to go in. I'm going to need some more wine for this last scene that's about to come up. Tiffany, I think that you were once again feisty. You were trying to control the conversation. And yeah, didn't care for that at all. And Tiffany, don't worry, your backbone is going to come eventually. You ain't going to keep letting them females try to talk you crazy. So it's going to come, don't worry. So yeah, last scene. And it's just like, oh, you know what you... Like, a lot of TV shows be doing this. They be making the most dramatic scene at the end. And it's just like, girl. So, Tiffany goes over to not Tiffany. I'm talking about Tiffany. Tisha. Who is Tiffany? Tisha goes over to Black. Jalen's working there. And... she just makes sure everything's okay. Keke walks in, so obviously they're meeting up. They have a sit down, and I'm not gonna lie, Tisha and Marcel is coming guns blazing this season. They are like, you're not gonna play as well. So I feel like they knew that was coming anyway. So yeah, they have a sit down, and Tisha's basically like, listen, I hear that you was talking about me at this pajama party that Melody threw, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. And then we get revealed that at some point, some type of situation happened a few years ago in regards to Tisha telling, let me make sure I get this right. Tisha told Melody about a situation with Keke, and she was going over to something that Melody threw, and she was going over there, and they were going there anyway, and Tisha felt like it was right for her to spill Keke's business. And Keke felt some type of way about it. I guess it was a big deal then. And Keke decided to bring it up again because she was like, well, girl, you talked about me. So now I'm wrong for talking about you and your situation. And so it was a lot of tit for tat. And Tisha was just like, well, you know what? I'm not going to keep explaining myself. Do you want me to just call it quits? Like, we can just call it quits. And Keke was like, are you serious? Like, girl, are you serious? You want to call it quits? And she was like, yeah, because we're not going to keep going back and forth about something that's so old. And so I'm like, oh, Lord, Tisha, but about to be big bad wolf, but don't really mean what she's saying. Because she's saying you want to call it quits. I mean, I don't know. She may be serious. I mean, it may not be that deep to her. She may just be serious. So, yeah. They start arguing, and after she said she called it quits, Tisha get up, she called Kimmy. Now this is where this is some ghetto ass shit right here. I gotta pat my head for this part. So she called Kimmy, started telling Kimmy business that they like it's not even a good you didn't even very much have 30 minutes go by without you sitting and evaluating about what just happened. You call somebody else and tell them about the business that what just happened. And so Keke like, hold on, pause. Who is this you talking to now? Like, you talking about me now. And that's how the episode ended out. I thought that ended out pretty good. Drama for of course. But yeah, you guys, I will be back with you for the next episode. I hope you guys enjoy this ride and review. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you. Bye.